After 60, you begin to realize something nobody ever warned you about. It's not the wrinkles that hurt, it's watching the people you built your life around slowly drift away. You gave everything to your family, your time, your love, your sacrifices, and one day, you look around, and it's just you. You wait for calls that don't come. You wait for visits that never happen. And you start to ask yourself, who truly stands by me now? But what if I told you that real strength, real support doesn't come from family? It comes from 6 invisible pillars, foundations that never age, never abandon, and never forget you. These 6 truths can hold your soul upright when everyone else steps back. Because life after 60 isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of your wisdom. In this chapter of life, you no longer live to prove anything. You live to understand everything. You realize that family can love you deeply, but even love has limits. To stand strong, you must build the 6 essential pillars of support stronger than family itself. Pillar 1, purpose, the anchor of the soul. After 60, the mornings feel quieter. The house doesn't call your name anymore. No alarm clocks, no meetings, no deadlines, just silence. And in that silence, something unexpected appears, a question. Why am I still here? Purpose is the answer to that question. It's not about what you used to do. It's about what you still can do. When your career ends, when your children move on, when the noise fades, purpose becomes the heartbeat of your second life. You see, purpose doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to make headlines. Sometimes it's as simple as keeping a garden alive, feeding birds, mentoring a young soul, or showing up for a friend who feels forgotten. There was a man named Robert, 72, retired and living alone. Every morning he walked to a nearby park with a small trash bag. He picked up litter quietly every day. Someone asked him why. He smiled and said, "Because this park looked after my kids when I couldn't." That's purpose, silent, humble, yet powerful enough to make you feel alive again. The truth is, purpose is not found, it's built. You build it with action, not thought. You build it when you stop asking, what can I get? And start asking, what can I give? And once you find that reason, the days stop feeling long. The silence stops feeling empty. Because now every sunrise becomes an invitation to do something meaningful again. So, if you ever wake up and wonder why, remember this. You are still breathing because someone, somewhere still needs the light you carry. Purpose doesn't end when work ends. Purpose begins when life slows down and you finally have the time to live it fully. Pillar 2, health, the real wealth of the second life. They say health is wealth, but after 60 it's more than that. It's your freedom. Your ability to rise without pain, to breathe without fear, to walk without help. It's the one thing you can't buy back once it's gone. When you're young, you treat your body like it's unbreakable. But after 60, your body becomes your oldest friend, fragile, loyal, and honest. It tells you everything you ignored before. The meals you skipped, the nights you didn't sleep, the stress you never released. And yet, it still forgives you. That's the beauty of the human body, even in your later years. It listens when you start caring again. Every stretch, every walk, every glass of water, it all counts. You don't need a gym membership or miracle diets. You just need consistency. There's a man in Arizona, 84 years old. He walks 2 miles every morning, rain or shine. He says, "I don't walk to live longer, I walk to feel alive while I'm living." That's the mindset that keeps your heart young. Your health is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. Read something that feeds your mind. Sit quietly for 10 minutes and let peace find you. Laugh often. Laughter is the cheapest medicine the world will ever know. And remember, your body is not betraying you. It's simply asking for your attention. Feed it right. Move it daily. Rest it enough. You don't have to fight aging, you just have to age gracefully, gratefully, and intentionally. Because real wealth isn't counted in dollars or years, it's counted in energy, movement, and breath. And if you can still wake up, stand tall, and smile in the mirror, then congratulations. You are richer than most people in the world. Pillar 3, wisdom, your inner family. Wisdom doesn't arrive all at once. It grows quietly inside you, shaped by years of mistakes, memories, and moments you thought didn't matter. After 60, you realize that wisdom is not about knowing everything. It's about finally understanding what truly matters. When you were younger, you chased perfection, the right job, the right house, the right people. But now you see it differently. Peace is not found in control, it's found in letting go. You stop arguing to win and start listening to understand. You stop reacting and begin observing. You learn that silence can heal more than words ever could. There's a woman named Elaine, 71, widowed for over a decade. She once said, "I used to fill every quiet moment with noise just to feel alive. Now I fill it with peace, and I finally feel whole." That's wisdom, learning that peace is not the absence of sound, but the presence of understanding. Wisdom teaches you that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's freedom. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. You realize that every person you meet is either a lesson or a blessing, sometimes both. And slowly, the rush to prove yourself fades. You no longer chase people, possessions, or approval. You've seen enough to know that everything temporary teaches something eternal. Your wisdom becomes your inner family, always with you, always guiding you. It holds your hand when no one else does. It whispers, "You've been through enough. You don't need to run anymore. So let your wrinkles be your medals." Each line on your face is a story, a survival, a truth learned the hard way. And the greatest wisdom of all, realizing that happiness was never somewhere else, it was always quietly waiting inside you. Pillar 4, companionship, the chosen family. As we grow older, we learn something quiet but powerful. Family is not always blood. Sometimes it's the people who simply choose to stay. After 60, that truth becomes clearer than ever. Your circle gets smaller but stronger. People you once called friends may drift away, but a few rare souls remain, the ones who show up, even when you have nothing to offer but your presence. That's companionship, the chosen family of the heart. Companionship isn't always romantic or loud. It can be a neighbor who checks on you every morning, a friend who shares coffee in silence, or even a pet who sits beside you without needing words. It's the comfort of knowing you're not walking through life alone. There are two retired teachers in Ohio every evening. They meet at the park to play chess. No phones, no distractions, no gossip. Just conversation, laughter, and the quiet joy of being seen. They've done it for 20 years. One of them once said, "It's not the chess that keeps me coming back, it's the company." That's the essence of companionship, presence over performance. In a world that values followers and attention, companionship values truth and time. You don't need many people, you just need a few who remember your stories, your laughter, and your silence. True friends become mirrors. They remind you who you are when life makes you forget. They don't fix your pain, they sit with you in it. So cherish the ones who stay. Call them, visit them, laugh with them, because someday, when the noise of the world fades, it won't be crowds or fame that you'll miss, it'll be those simple, shared moments with the few who truly knew your soul. After 60, companionship isn't about adding new people, it's about deeply valuing the few who never left. Pillar 5, faith, the invisible hand. When you reach 60 and beyond, you start to see life differently. You stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start whispering, "Maybe this happened for me." That shift from question to trust is the quiet miracle of faith. Faith doesn't mean you never doubt. It means that even in doubt, you keep walking. You trust the road ahead, even when you can't see the destination. At this stage of life, faith stops being a rule book. It becomes a relationship. It's not about rituals or perfection. It's about connection, the soft, unseen thread that holds you steady when everything else feels uncertain. There's an old man in Oregon who faces the sunrise every morning. He's 81. He doesn't pray for more years. He prays for more light inside the years he has left. That's faith, not asking for more time, but asking to live the time you have with grace. Faith reminds you that loss is not the end, it's transformation. That love never really leaves. It just changes its shape. It reminds you that storms don't come to destroy you, they come to clear your path. When life slows down, faith becomes your quiet companion. It holds your hand in the waiting. It whispers, "You've made it through every dark night before, you'll make it through this one too." And sometimes faith is not a prayer, it's a breath. It's waking up, opening your eyes, and choosing to keep going, even when the reason isn't clear. Faith is the invisible hand that carries you when your strength fades. It's the soft voice that says, "You're not alone, you never were." Because in the end, faith isn't about what you believe in, it's about the peace that fills your heart when you finally stop trying to control everything and simply let life unfold. Pillar 6, self-respect, the final shield. After 60, people start treating you differently. Some speak louder as if age made you deaf. Some speak slower as if wisdom made you slow. And some simply stop noticing you altogether. That's when you discover the final pillar, self-respect. Self-respect is the armor that keeps your spirit unbroken. When the world begins to look past you, it's not pride and it's not ego, it's the quiet, understanding that your worth was never meant to be measured by youth, approval, or relevance. You've earned every wrinkle, every scar, every lesson. You've built lives, guided hearts, and survived storms that would have crushed many. You are not old, you are seasoned by life. There was a woman named Margaret, 76 years old. Her children were busy, her friends had moved away, and the mirror showed her a face she barely recognized. One morning, she stood before that mirror, looked at her reflection, and said, "I may not be who I once was, but I am still me, and that's enough." That single sentence changed her entire life. Self-respect means showing up for yourself even when no one's watching. It's keeping your home clean, your clothes neat, your mind sharp, your heart kind. Not for validation, but because you still matter. It means drawing boundaries, saying no to what drains you, and yes to what nourishes you. It means walking tall even when your body feels weak. It's realizing that dignity doesn't fade with age, it deepens. And here's the truth, when you respect yourself, people start respecting you again. Because self-respect radiates, it speaks without words. So hold your head high. You are not a shadow of who you were, you are the wisdom, the courage, and the calm that time itself could not break. After 60, self-respect becomes your final shield, and with it, you are truly unstoppable. These 6 pillars, purpose, health, wisdom, companionship, faith, and self-respect, will hold you higher than any single person ever can. Because real strength after 60 doesn't come from who stands beside you. It comes from what stands within you. Build these pillars one by one, and when the world grows quiet, you'll still hear the music of your own soul, calm, steady, and free. You've earned this peace. You've built this strength. And now, it's your time to share it with someone who needs this reminder today. If this message touched your heart, don't let it stop here. Like this video to let others find it. Share it with someone who needs hope right now. And subscribe for more timeless wisdom, because your journey doesn't end here. It's just beginning. And before you go, tap the bell icon so you never miss the next chapter of strength, peace, and purpose. Because every week we'll walk this path together, one truth at a time.